Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my chocolate covered strawberries. So these are just perfect for any family gathering or event, and they are delicious and everyone loves them. So first I'm just starting off with my fresh strawberries, and they're already washed, but I like to soak mine in a saltwater bath. This just helps to get all of the dirt out, and if you're using fresh produce, it helps to get all the bugs out. So I like to soak them in that salt water for about 30 to 45 minutes before I plan to dip my strawberries. So here I just have a bed of paper towels I'm going to be using to dry, and then a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. I also have my melted chocolate here. So you want it to be about this consistency. You don't want it to be too runny where it's just going to slide right off the strawberries. It depends on what brand of chocolate you use, but you just microwave it for about 15-minute intervals and stirring in between. The brand that I used today, it took about 2 to 2.5 minutes to get to the right consistency that we want. So I'm going to start by drying off my strawberries on this bed of paper towels here. You want your strawberries to be about room temperature and dry. If they're cold, straight out the fridge, the chocolate tends to just melt right off the top. So we're going to pat these dry. Okay, now I have my baking sheet here with my paper, as well as my chocolate. Now to dip, we're just going to hold the strawberries by the stems. And dip them right on in. So after you dip the strawberries, you just want to wipe the bottoms off on the side of your container. You do this to help because when you place them down, if you have too much chocolate, it makes like a pool at the bottom, and when it hardens, it just makes the strawberries look not presentable. So I'm just going to keep dipping my strawberries. We want to make sure to cover the whole strawberries, obviously except for the stems at the top. I'm just grabbing the stems and twisting a little bit to get all the green out of the way of my chocolate. I'm just going to do a few more here. Again, just twisting at the top. And then we'll do this last big strawberry here. As far as decorating the strawberries go, there is probably a million different ways you can do it. I'm going to be showing you 2 ways that we like to do it. So first I just have some coconut shavings that I'm gonna drizzle over the top of a few of them. So if you're doing this method or any other type of topping, you want to make sure to do it while the strawberries and the chocolate is still wet. That way it sticks to the strawberry. I'm going to do one more. Okay. And for the drizzle, I just have a freezer baggie here that I'm going to stick inside of a jar. And we're going to pour some of that leftover chocolate into it. And then using scissors, we're just going to cut the tip of the bag off. Now with the dip, it's important that the chocolate isn't too hot, or else it will also just slide right off of the strawberries. So with this, you're just gonna drizzle over the top here. I'm gonna do one over the coconut as well. Obviously, the toppings are optional, but to me, it just makes it look more together. So now that the strawberries are done, you just stick them in the freezer or refrigerator for about 30 minutes to an hour, just so the chocolate can harden. And yeah, that's all.